you start seeking, Satan's going to get you.
Come on. You're telling it now.
So you got to be busy. You can't say, well, come I see last year. Well, you already understand. Because you got to seek. It's a 24-hour day thing. Seeking. And then when you seek like that, that doesn't mean that your troubles are gone. But when you start, let me say, take God at His word. When you start seeking like that, your problems become less. Amen. Yeah, where you were used to worried about just only having $5 in your pocket and you had some tremendous debt you had to meet. When you start seeking God after a while, you say, where did this come from? Amen. You strike out and you're trying to do the minimum. You're trying to do the minimum that you can. But when you're seeking God, you start out with the minimum, God puts you at the max. But you gotta seek Him. You gotta have that to be your first priority of life. Seeking God. I got my glasses, I can't see the time. But I want to tell you, more so than ever before, our Christian lives, our religion, I hate to use the term religion, but it's being under attack. It's not just under attack from people in the world. Can I get close to you?
Come on, Amen. Say that now.
People in the world don't even bother us no more. You know why? Because we don't make no difference. I didn't say that we're supposed to not make a difference. We just don't make a difference anymore. We don't believe in calling out stuff anymore. And so, well, if it don't affect me, I ain't gonna bother it. Some things, whether they affect you or not. That's why Jesus said, kingdom and righteousness. What's right in front of God? Not what you think is right. What is it that God has said is right? Now, if you're only going to get the kingdom because you think you won't get enough money to make your car payment, now you're in the wrong direction. Your righteousness, what's right? Now, I know sometimes we don't want to do right because we are afraid we'll hurt somebody's feeling. Amen. Amen. Sometimes we don't want to bother people. And in our society, we have got so good at that we've even made words that seem softer so they are not offensive. Amen. When a brother's stingy, we won't call him that. We say, you know, Brother Coffey's thrifty. No, he's stingy. We don't call him anymore. See, we make words that soften that. But I sure is thrifty. And that's a pretty key word, and they don't mean it's thrifty. But we say that. We got people, we will give people, we'll say, and people are struggling, I get that. We'll say, oh, they so destituted, they can't do a certain thing. We do anything in life we determine we want to do.
Amen. Amen. Amen.
Let me go on. God does not have any favorites. His favorites are the church, people who decide to live right. Listen at this text. Listen at this text. See what you get out of this text here. In James chapter 4. You ever read that? James chapter 4. I read that. What James talking about? Turn to James chapter 4. James chapter 4. James chapter 4. Amen when you get there. Amen. And to start, you got a microphone. You know, I was looking at that in your hand. I knew it was a microphone, but things have gotten so modern. I don't know if they still call them microphones or not. You know, so you got something media technology or something you can holler to. But in James chapter 4, and look at 8, let's see what James, what are you talking about? What does James say?
Draw nigh to God.
James say, draw nigh unto God.
And he will draw nigh to you.
Now, what in the world is James talking about? James say, if you get close to God, he has promised to get close to you. Let's do it again so the resonate. Church, James said, draw nigh to God.
And he will draw nigh to you.
And he'll draw nigh unto you. In other words, if you make up your mind that I'm going to get close to God, you can bet your bottom dollar that God going to get close to you. But if you don't get close to God, he said, draw nigh. Now run quickly to Jeremiah chapter 29. Let me tie this up. Ooh-wee. I'm moving when you have fun. Now, in Jeremiah chapter 29, that's Old Testament. Now, if you're still looking around in Matthew, you already lost. Let's go on look in the table of contents. Help yourself. Jeremiah 29 and verse 13.
Yes, sir.
What the Bible say?
And ye shall seek me.
Now, I want you, let's take our time. God is speaking. He said, and ye shall seek me
and find me.
In other words, if you draw nigh, I'll get nigh. He said, you shall seek me
and find me.
When ye shall search for me
with all your heart.
When you put all of this is the heart God talking about, not this. This. That's why he said, blessed is the man who meditates day and night. Day and night. Well, I ain't got time. You got time. Ain't enough time. Let me tell you something. It's the same 24 hours as always been. We have to just stop sometimes. Sometimes I know, you know what? Me and my wife, we retired. We work harder now than we ever. I work harder than I ever did for police department. You know that. And people think when you retire, you don't have nothing. Well, they just think you just lounging. Time get away from you quicker when you don't have a design schedule. So we have to plan our time like everybody planned their time. In fact, if you ever go in my office, you see I got a plan. Now I never meet it, but I do plan. Someday I plan to be all of that. But God said, and you shall seek me and find me
when ye shall
search for me
with all your heart.
Now, God didn't have to put that on her. He said, you shall search for me. He could have left it like that, but God said, no. If you're going to search diligently, all hard, that's what that means. You got to put some effort in. If you want to draw nigh to God, you're going to put some effort in. Because I can tell you, circumstances will push you to God. Amen. That don't make you stay though. You go to the doctor and doctor says, Mr. Coffey, that lump on your lungs is malignant. Oh Lord. I'm here to church, I'm crying. Church, pray for me. I'm home talking to God then. Why do we have to wait to circumstances dictate what we do when it comes to serving God. How come we just can't do it? Listen to this. Matthew chapter 7, verse 21. Jesus said, I didn't say this, Jesus put this in there. Jesus said, not everyone that says unto me, Lord, Lord, shall enter into the kingdom of heaven. But he that doeth the will of my Father. I'm so glad he put that in there because that fixes this. Because some folk think, well, Coffey said, I'm going to start calling on him. No. He said, not everyone that says unto me, Lord, Lord, shall enter into the kingdom of heaven. But he that he said, but he that doeth the will of my Father, which is in heaven. Which is in heaven. That's what we have to achieve. Jesus wants the first moments of every day. Jesus wants the first day of every week. Jesus wants the first part of every paycheck. Jesus wants to be the preeminence in our life, and we must let him. We must let him. And then, I tell you, I was going to get lost here. Then the other part of that, after we learn to prioritize our life, we got to learn to glorify God. Now, some folks say, well, Brother Coffey, I glorify him every Sunday. You know what? You should glorify God every day. Amen. You don't have to wait till you get here to glorify God. You know what? Many of you, your peers know whether or not you are a child of God. Anybody quiet? Amen. Well, I'm saying amen. I got some family quiet. I'm hallelujah. Amen. I'll get to my thing. Amen. Your co-workers should know that you're a child of God. Amen. I mean, you shouldn't have to go up and say, I'm going to make a charge. No. You know how they ought to know? By your actions, your behavior. And when you do that, when your behavior reflects what you believe, when it reflects your convictions, then you are glorifying God. Amen. Now, I know this holiday season here. They having a holiday, they having these company parties. But every parcel of our life, every minute, every moment, all the time we have, every ounce, every pound of strength that we have, every muscle, every fiber that we have in our bodies, we ought to be glorifying God. Now you say, Brother Coffey, that's virtually impossible. No, it's not. No, it's not. You know what's impossible? And it's not impossible, but we make it impossible. But you know what's tough? It's getting us out of the way. Getting us out of the way. Because Jesus said, except a man deny himself. Matthew 16:24. Except a man deny himself. Pick up his cross. Which tells me something. That no matter how far you go in life, there will always be some cross bearing in life. Yeah. So he didn't mean pick it up one time. He means pick it up every day. There will be some cross bearing. Sometimes when you meet your family, that's some cross bearing. Sometimes when you get a meeting, that's some cross bearing. Sometimes when you meet a delinquent member, that's some cross. He said, pick up your cross. Yeah, that thing. And follow me. Yes, sir. And follow me. Yes, sir. That's glorifying God. Oh, Lord, time is gone. And then after we learn to glorify, we got to glorify. Well, we have to work on. I'm working on this now. I'm not telling you I'm working on, so you'll start. But each of us, if we're going to seek the kingdom, if we're going to do what God wants, if we're going to take him at his word, we must work on personal purity. You got to think. Like Jesus said, it's easy for me to see the beam in somebody else's eye. Right. but I can't see these in my eyes.
Right.
So what I need to learn to do is start working on me.
Yes. Amen.
Right.
I will encourage you. I will say positive things to you, but I gotta constantly work on me.
Yes. Amen.
Because this is about me being pure. And just I want to tell you this. I want to be real with you, church. When you decide that you're going to get yourself right and try to live right and try to live pure, that's when the devil going to start shoving stuff in your way.
Say it now.
He's going to start shoving stuff in your way. Stuff that you've been ignoring before, he's going to put it in your way bigger. Yeah. You've been sweeping the floor and you've seen them shoes out there and they never moved them. And now you say, I'm deciding I'm going to clean up. You're going to move the shoes. As soon as you move the shoes, devil.
Amen.
I almost want to tell you something. When you see that it's wrong.
Yes.
And I know, I don't know any of you, but I know me. When you see that it's wrong, what we want to do is say, I'll give it tomorrow.
No. Right now.
And sometimes we justify it to others. It's been that way so long. I ain't no need to run it, fix it down. I'll fix it a little bit at a time. No, we got to make a difference. When Jesus said, seek the kingdom and his righteousness, he's telling that not only seeking his righteousness, but we got to make sure our personal purity, in other words, our personal relationship, because this is a personal thing, it's got to be right. Amen. And if you don't care that it's not right, you can't seek the kingdom. It's got you got to start fixing it.
Yes.
When you see the real mark of a Christian is not that he makes it easier for others to believe God. And the real mark of a Christian is that he makes it convenient for himself to believe God.
Come on. And somebody else will see it in you.
You got to trust him. You got to take him at his word. Yeah. Then last but not least, and I'm throwing this in. My time is gone. You got to have a stronger desire. Part of that. Now, some people say, well, seeking is the same thing, man. Yeah. To some extent. Desire. Desire is a strong want. Craving. Now, I could have made it through the night without them, but because I seen them, I wanted them.
Right then. Right then.
And guess what? Part of the sinking is you got to have a desire.
Yeah.
Do you want to do this?
Go break.
Do you want to do this? Do you want to please God?
Yeah.
Do you need God's help? Do you want to be blessed by it? You got to have a desire. You don't have no desire. God not going to
Find it.
If you want God to show up and show out, you got to have.
Come on, break down.
And if you don't have a desire, let me give you scripture.
Come on.
Let me give you scripture. This is Jesus again.
Come on.
You ready?
Amen.
Matthew chapter 5.
Amen.
Matthew chapter 5.
Amen.
But watch this. Don't just fall right into desire. Well, watch this. Matthew 5, you there?
Amen.
And get verse 6. Now, what does Jesus say? What he said? Blessed are they. In other words, you gotta have a desire. You gotta hunger and you gotta thirst after righteousness.
what it said.
But that's desire, isn't it? Yes. Notice what he said. Blessed are they. Why you put that in there, Jesus? Who hunger
and thirst.
You can say, but I really want to learn more, but you don't have that desire. See, the desire is when you hunger. And you know what that means. When you just show up, sit on the pew, that's right. Wonder how long this gonna be. You ain't got no desire. I don't know why I need to go every Sunday. Why I have to go every Sunday? You ain't got no desire. As long as I show up, that's the wrong spirit. Amen. Notice what Jesus said. Hunger. Let's make it materialistic. Let's say you had 8 days. And we put out a notice that we're going to have ribs, chicken, shish kebab, steak, shrimp, all you. When you're reading the notice, you can be crossed out. You hungry and thirsty. And you know what? You're not going to walk around with some shit. I don't know how I'm going to get there. You're going to find a way to get there. Huh? And when you get to hit the door lock, you're going to be, I don't know why they don't want to lock the door. They know we out here. That's because you're hungry and thirsty. Yes. Jesus said that same desire. When you come to me, then you got to have that same desire. You got to hunger and thirst. When you hunger and thirst, when you desire food, you want to be fed. You want to bring you a picture. Look at this food. You say, man, are you crazy? I'm hungry. When you thirsty, nobody bring you a glass of, well, when we get something, we'll put it in. You take that glass and bump something, you want something in it. When you hunger and thirst, you want to be filled. Nobody hungers and thirsts without the desire of being filled. Jesus said, blessed are they. I'm through, my time is over. And when you derive it that, you can achieve righteousness. Last scripture. Philippians chapter 3. I'm ready to go. My time is gone. Somebody's hungry and thirsty right now. Not necessarily for the word. You're right, preacher. I'm hungry and thirsty. What does Paul teach us? See, when things are good, between self-righteousness, we have to get out of self-righteousness. After Paul was saved, he made this one of his goals to get out of his self. Because Paul had achieved a lot in life. And he had a dual citizenship and everything. But in Philippians 3:9, Paul said that he wanted to be and be found in him. Found in him. Now, this is God, this is Christ. Paul said, I wanted to be found in him.
Not having my own righteousness.
In other words, I want to get out of myself. I don't want to have my own righteousness, Paul said.
Which is of the law.
Which is of the law. He said,
but that which is through the faith of
Christ.
The righteousness
which is of God.
By faith.
In other words, I want to be bigger than me. I want to be bigger than me. I don't want to have my own righteousness. Some of us, we have to lay our righteousness down. Everything ain't going like how you think it ought to be. Yes. Amen. But what you ought to be willing to do is please the Lord. Amen. You ought to be willing to please the Lord. Now let me tell you something. I'm going to walk down. I want to tell you something. When I go back and read the synoptic gospels about Jesus, about Brother Campbell, Jesus did not go through anything that he went through for himself.
Come on.
Thank you, Lord.
Come on.
Thank you.
Everything Jesus went through, he went through for a rich. When they led him out of the hall of Praetorium, and they spat upon him, he didn't take that for himself. He took that for a rich, like me. When they whipped him, he didn't do that for himself. Because the Bible says he could have called legions of angels. Have your own street. But he endured it. For somebody like me, that's still alive, still stuck, still fall,
Thank you, Lord.
still get upset, still get angry,
Help me, Lord.
still feel left out,
Come on.
still have pity parties. Jesus did all of this for